Join Jerry.
White flag raised, they're off over 3 miles 5 furlongs. The bar 1 Porterstown listed handicap chase. They go towards the first of 22 fences. Bruce Jack, History of Fashion to the inside is at a canter. Spagnum, last time Cork National winner, is Nice and Handy as they go towards the second fence. And rising just first, Bruce Jack from at a canter, History of Fashion. Spagnum is next, and then Street Value. Last year's winner from the aforementioned History of Fashion, then Daily Present, Evie's Vladimir, the grey Stormy Judge on the inside of Flash to Zane, and then outside the door, My Immortal held up towards the tail end of the field with another choice, and observing from last is Peaches and Cream. Heading up to the top of the hill, having jumped 4, and it is Bruce Jack gone on from at a canter. And then History of Fashion and Spagnum, Daily Present onto the heels of the leaders, and then Evie's Vladimir and Street Value. Outside the door next, and My Immortal, as they go down the far side to fences 5 and 6. Bruce Jack at a canter, followed by an improving outside the door, then Street Value, History of Fashion, Spagnum in between horses, then Daily Present. Followed by My Immortal, another choice, Evie's Vladimir, Stormy Judge, Flash to Zane, Stormy Judge. Slight mistake there. Peaches and Cream remains the back marker. Their second ditch in fence number 6. Again, all clear with Bruce Jack and Charlie O'Dwyer leading in length. Outside the door, Aidan Kelly, Shade the second from at a canter, and Gavin Broder, then Street Value and Danny Mullins just fourth from Spagnum. And Dylan Maxwell, and then Daily Present, History of Fashion, Flash to Zane. And then My Immortal and Evie's Vladimir, the back 3, another choice, Stormy Judge, and Peaches and Cream. Approaching fence number 7, 3 more to bring them into the straight. And it is Bruce Jack, followed by at a canter, who's back into second from outside the door. Disputing the 4th, Street Value and Spagnum, and then Daily Present, as they make tracks to fence number 8. It's Bruce Jack, the leader, from at the canter outside the door, followed by Street Value. Spagnum to the inside is Daily Present, as they head for the fence on the approach of the straight. Far from fluent down the line was Flash to Zane. As they approach fence number 9, Bruce Jack leads the way to at a canter outside the door. Spagnum landed just 4th from Street Value out wide, and then Daily Present, and Evie's Vladimir is creeping up a place or 2 as they turn in now for fences 10 and 11, bringing them past the halfway stage. It is Bruce Jack upholding a couple of lengths advantage over at a canter outside the door. Over this way is Street Value with Spagnum, and then Daily Present and Evie's Vladimir. Flash to Zane, History of Fashion, My Immortal is 3 behind. Another choice, Stormy Judge, and Peaches and Cream. On they come to the fence in front of the stands, the last one next time. The bar 1 Porterstown listed handicap chase. Very few changes in the order. On the left, at a canter joins Bruce Jack, jumping the fence in front of us, followed by outside the door, then Daily Present, Evie's Vladimir. Street Value next, then Spagnum and Flash to Zane. My Immortal, History of Fashion, has undoubtedly lost his pitch, is now 2/3 of the way down the field, and Peaches and Cream, another choice, and Stormy Judge. Heading back through their starting point, another 11 fences left to jump. They've just gone by halfway. At a canter by a half length to outside the door. Relegated back 2 positions to 3rd, Bruce Jack. And then Spagnum and Street Value on the inside is Daily Present, and then Evie's Vladimir. Flash to Zane, History of Fashion, My Immortal, as they go away from the fence, which was their first. Now to the 3rd of the 4 ditches, this will be 10 from home. At a canter continues up there in front with Bruce Jack outside the door in between the pair, followed by Street Value. Spagnum next, then Daily Present and Evie's Vladimir and History of Fashion. Flash to Zane, My Immortal. Peaches and Cream on the outside of another choice, and Stormy Judge. Peck on landing at that one by at a canter, but is okay. On now to the 3rd of the 4 uphill fences, and it's Bruce Jack. into it with outside the door. They landed together, and then Exacta, who goes back up to join them. Street Value is next, and then Daily Present, History of Fashion improves again up to the leading group, and then Evie's Vladimir and Spagnum is next as they turn at the top of the track. It's a line of 3 for the lead. Inside, it is Exacta. One out is outside the door. And wider still is Bruce Jack. Street Value has just hit a flat spot, ridden along momentarily, and then Daily Present, Evie's Vladimir, Spagnum, History of Fashion, Flash to Tuzane, My Immortal, Another Choice, Peaches and Cream, Stormy Judge. Heading for the last ditch, Bruce Jack. Exacta and outside the door, mistake by Exacta. History of Fashion into 4th, and Street Value. Daily Present is there on the inside. They've got another 5 fences left to jump in the Bar 1 Porterstown listed handicap chase, and it is Bruce Jack just leading by neck to a half over outside the door. Gone on by 2 lengths to Exacta. Moving into 4th is Daily Present, then History of Fashion. Evie's Vladimir is next. On the inside is Flash to Tuzane. As Danny Mullins has pulled up Street Value, it is Bruce Jack from outside the door. Break of a length and a half to Exacta, and then Daily Present and Evie's Vladimir. History of Fashion and Flash to Tuzane and My Immortal. Another Choice squeezed along, and then Stormy Judge, and struggling is Peaches and Cream. For the jump, and it's Bruce Jack putting in a great shift here from outside the door as they jump 4 fences from the finish. The leading pair separated by 2 lengths. Then Daily Present, Exacta. Ridden along now is Evie's Vladimir, and then History of Fashion. Coming to the 3rd last fence, and it's Bruce Jack rising in the lead. From outside the door, Evie's Vladimir is down there. Evie's Vladimir down. It is Bruce Jack getting a couple behind the saddle. Turns in a length in front of outside the door. Then History of Fashion closing. In the green and white is Another Choice. Then Daily Present, Flash to Tuzane, a gap to My Immortal, Stormy Judge. Falling back quickly is Exacta over 2 out. It's still Bruce Jack, the one they've got to go and pass. From outside the door, Daily Present, Flash to Tuzane, History of Fashion, and Another Choice. Any one of these 6, they come down towards the final fence, the Bar 1 Porterstown, and it is over on the far side, Daily Present, History of Fashion outside the door. Another Choice, the near side, Bruce Jack can't give any more, the final fence. Another Choice joins issue with last year's 2nd, History of Fashion, who's really up for the fight, and it's History of Fashion and Harry Sexton, who is seeing off Another Choice to beat last year by a position. Harry Sexton is over the moon on the winner of the Porterstown, History of Fashion, from Another Choice, Daily Present, and outside the door.
Yeah, what a win that was for Harry Sexton aboard History of Fashion, 10-1. Jerry Hannon going absolutely crazy. Pat Fahy, the winning train. That was a real thriller, wasn't it? History of Fashion. So game on the far side.